course, all this katuk is Phyllanthus, and hopefully it'll survive. Here we have young paradise tree, Cimaruva alba. This is from Mike Kirby. There's another gumbo limbo from branches stuck in the ground years ago. And this is pride and joy for Conambolas on my property. And that's where the seeds came from, for the ones that you see planted. Like this one here. And I covered it up during the last frost. I don't think it was necessary. I had to do it. And there's a little canepa, which I'll definitely cover up. And this poor thing, Chrysophyllum oliviforme, is hanging in there. It's been hanging in there for years. It's just so dry here. It gets stressed out. Same with this strong bark. It hasn't grown much at all. Or this ironwood, or excuse me, Lignum vitae. It's hanging in there. I do have a black ironwood Crugilodendron underneath those trees as well. This is Trichostigma, which came from seeds on Otter Mound. It could use some trimming back, but hopefully it survives. If we get a really hard freeze, any of this stuff could end up dying. Even this Chrysobalana siccaco, which is a second generation from one that was upslope that died during one of the driest summers. This mango is from seed and it's frozen back before. That's why it's got two stems, two trunks coming out of it. But we stopped getting freezes 2010 and it grew up, and you can see its flowers. Last year was the first year that it flowered and produced fruit, so I got my first fruit off of it, and one of them was probably the best mangoes I've ever had. All of these things are cold sensitive over here. The paradise tree, of course the Pisidia is the Jamaica dogwood. You can see it's multiple stemmed, and this Poinciana, which is huge, and it's at least that big trunk's gonna come down ultimately. I'll probably take it all down. It's never flowered. It was here from the previous owner. It never flowered, never had seeds until about 5 years after 2010, when it grew tall. It kept getting knocked back to the ground. You know, it was knocked back to the ground from a hard freeze in 2001 when I bought the property, and now it's giant. This beautiful Lysoloma hopefully will not be too damaged. This, you can see behind it, that's Psittaloxeron is really looking good. Better than it's ever looked. We'll see how it does. Psittaloxeron saliciforme, robustic. There's Plumeria. This is Poidia. That was gifted to me, and it's survived for many years. It has not grown, has not run vigorous, but it's survived without irrigation. I'll probably cover that just in case, since it's kind of a special thing. If I could cover all these things, I would, including all these Lysolomas. I have confidence that they will survive, as well as this ficus. It didn't look like the leaves had been affected by the cold snap we had before. They often fall off here because it gets so dry, and it's been exceptionally dry. But it could have been potentially affected. But I don't think so, because very cold sensitive things did not show any damage, including these plumerias, and there's young papayas underneath that plumeria. It's fine. And this is a special Senegalia, excuse me, that's growing up there, which is called Chaom, Southeast Asia. It's edible. I need to trim it back, as you can see, so maybe Mother Nature will do that for me. That would be just awesome. Pretty much all this stuff is fine.